go.
And it's Sacramento to start out. Now let's take a look at the Kings opening lineup. They've got James, also Kevin Durant out there. And it's O'Neal in at the 5. Knocks down the triple.
Boy, no hesitation right there. You see Kevin Durant assertive on the offensive end.
Pass to Mutombo. Now Leonard. The 3. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Pippen. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Durant. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Durant's got 5 now.
Well, there's an innate sense of how to play the game when we're talking Kevin Durant. The pick and roll has become second nature to him.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Leonard inside, defended by Pippen. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Well, primarily known as a scorer, Kawhi Leonard using his playmaking skills to set up his teammates there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I spoke with the Bulls head coach earlier. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Leonard for 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Well, Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
Durant surveying the D. James outside. A shot from the mid-range. And the shot's good.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Antetokounmpo finds Leonard. Inside, Chamberlain. Soft touch off the glass. 6 points for him.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Pippen. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 6. And James gets it to go.
There aren't a lot of ways to slow up LeBron James in the pick and roll. Even if you defend it perfectly, he can find a way to score.
SGA with it. Check by James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Chamberlain. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Just 2 to shoot. Leonard can't get it to go. Leonard's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Wembanyama, pass to Pippen. No good on the triple. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's SGA. Here's Mutombo. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Wembanyama. Offensive board, controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Outside Wembanyama. Durant against Leonard. Durant, pass to Pippen. Solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Mutombo. And he's going for the oop here. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
17 seconds left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. Misses off the right iron.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
And that misses. That would have put him up. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's the Bulls. They're up by 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for Sacramento, they've got Victor Wembanyama. Kevin Durant is out there with James. And it's O'Neal in at center, filling out the middle. Now here's Durant. He's got 5. Counted from distance.
The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's jumper is sweet.
Leonard outside. The 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Puts up a 3. Durant's shot is off. Now here's Leonard, defended by Pippen. Antetokounmpo surveys. Back to SGA. His first shot attempt. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Kings leading. Durant finds James. Back to Durant. O'Neal passes to James. Durant against Leonard. That doesn't go either for Durant. Here are the Bulls with the ball. Pass to Mutombo. Now Leonard pulls it. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Leonard's got 5 now.
This guy has such a nose for the basket. Kawhi Leonard not afraid to let it fly on the catch.
Mutombo with the rebound. Outside, SGA. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to SGA. They set the screen. The 3 ball. Lays out. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Picked his pocket. Here we go. All alone.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Knocked away. Chicago trailing here. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Yet to see a basket. No one near him. He squares up and sinks it.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
O'Neal. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul. 1:41 left in the second period. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Antetokounmpo from the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. James with the ball. Now here's Durant. Back to James. Kept alive by Sacramento. Here's O'Neal. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. O'Neal's got 4 points in the quarter.
Second chance points are always painful. have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Kings lead by 3. Outside Durant. James, a screen on Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. James inside. Antetokounmpo's there. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. 23 seconds left in the second. James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 2 on the clock. 1 second left. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Sacramento on top, leading by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Bulls trail by 4. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Mutombo in at the 4-man spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Outside Wembanyama. Lets the 3 fly. And they recover it. Pippen, pass to O'Neal.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. SGA looking around. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to SGA. There's the 3. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pippen, pass to James. Outside Durant. And there's the lob. Oh, wow! Set him up and let LeBron finish.
Amazing. Even a little bit off target, LeBron knows how to finish the alley-oop.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 8. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists in the game. Outside Wembanyama. The 3, Durant. Chicago with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here is Antetokounmpo. No made baskets yet. Chamberlain passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Sacramento leading by 6. Pass to James. The 3, Durant. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
Boy, you just have to sit back sometimes and admire the shooting form of Kevin Durant. Shoulders squared, body straight, pre-shot preparation perfect.
Back to SGA. They get it again. Chamberlain passes to Leonard. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Here's Leonard. 5 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss. Pippen's got 4 rebounds now. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Yeah, the whole floor is open for Kevin Durant offensively. Mid-range is his sweet spot, folks.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. SGA's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
James passes to Durant. Wembanyama, screen on Leonard. Durant, way outside. Misses the deep 3-point attempt.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now here's SGA. He has 6. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Under duress of that shot clock, the ability to stay focused and understand timing and when to get it off. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, yes, sir.
James finds Durant. James, a screen on Leonard. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by SGA. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 5 assists in the game. Durant against Leonard. And there's James from the arc. Here's O'Neal. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And so it's Sacramento closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Taking a look at the Kings. Kevin Durant is out there with James. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's O'Neal in at the center position. Now, here is James. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
SGA passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to SGA. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 8 now. Durant, pass to James. Outside Wembanyama, beyond the arc. And that one is hammered home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The Kings getting their last shot to go. The open shot by SGA. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
James passes to Wembanyama. Wemby showing off the range.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to SGA. This one for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
The answer from Kevin Durant, not having any of it.
Antetokounmpo against Durant. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Pippen right side, driving in. Here's Wembanyama, and stolen by Leonard. Antetokounmpo with it. Durant covering. James with a steal. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Wembanyama, screen on Antetokounmpo. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Oh, what a move! Left side O'Neal. Clock at 6. Now Wembanyama goes again. He got it.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Timeout, Bulls.
Please welcome to the floor your instructor.
Outside SGA. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. 19-footer is good.
Opportunistic. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets one to go.
Sacramento leading by 13. Now Durant. Here's James. 6 to shoot. Shot from 12. Antetokounmpo with a rebound. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. The triple drops.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Now here's Pippen. 14 feet away. Powers it down.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any chance of a comeback. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly looked to want it more than their opponent.
Durant with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Now James. Oh, can't hit the jumper. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And we present the player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Tip-off goes to Sacramento. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got LeBron James. Durant is out there with Mutombo. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 2-guard spot.
And no one in the league does it better. Giannis feeling the contact there, almost using that to propel himself for the finish.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. That sends Victor Wembanyama to the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Defensive foul, Kevin Durant.
One shot.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your goals, Wembanyama. One shot.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Well, as we know, Wembanyama has all the tools to become an all-time great. He just needs to focus on becoming more efficient.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good that time.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Wembanyama inside. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Giannis. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And here's James outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Oh, you got to run LeBron off the ball there.
High post Chamberlain. Pass to Leonard. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Lock at 6 to the inside. Durant with the steal. High post shot. Again, Sacramento.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Down low. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Kevin Durant. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I spoke to the head coach for Chicago. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Bulls trail by 9. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
A little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Count the basket.
And providing the support, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by Sacramento.
And And there are the Kings with another bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Oh, the jam by O'Neal!
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Scoreless thus far. Pass to James. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bulls trail by 7. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Leonard, banked in off the glass.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to LeBron. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. LeBron's got 11 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now, here's Leonard. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
It's blocked by Shaq. And he's able to get it back. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Kings.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Pass to Chamberlain. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's Sacramento. They lead by 8. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Kings.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
We've got Kawhi Leonard. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Thompson in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Sacramento moving it around. Knocked loose. Outside, SGA. Mutombo is screen on Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. SGA, no good. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. It's a 10-point game. Thompson outside. That drops. Nice speed that time from Wembanyama. Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. KD finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Mutombo is screen on Leonard. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Thompson against Durant. Pass to James. 5 on the clock. Over Wembanyama. And LeBron James gets it to go. LeBron's got 13 points.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Chamberlain. Wembanyama, right side. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to LeBron. Chicago grabs the miss. Shaq's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thompson dishes to Leonard. Releases. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Thompson's got 5 points so far. Sacramento leading by 7. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Mutombo is screen on Wembanyama. Here's James. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Wembanyama with the bounce pass. Thompson against James. Goes up the baseline. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the press.
Back to James. Shot clock at 5. SGA, no good.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And Thompson kicks to O'Neal. It's stolen by Mutombo. LeBron outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. LeBron against Thompson. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Your dance team, make some noise.
Leonard against SGA. Leonard the pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly. Count that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Leonard.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
LeBron outside. Off target from three-point range. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Wembanyama outside. No good with the triple. Kings leading now by 9. LeBron outside. Fires from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's the Sacramento Kings in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Bulls trail by 9. On the floor for Sacramento. Antetokounmpo is out there with James. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Durant, and it's Mutombo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Leonard. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. KD on the wing. Outside, SGA. Pass to James. Out to KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
On the wing, Thompson. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Thompson's got 8 points.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
No one near James as he lets it go. Trains the three-pointer. And the Kings lead by 9.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
With the teardrop. The shot by KD. No good. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And now Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Well, the NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Back to you.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? Thank you, Allie. Leonard the pass to Wembanyama. To the inside. Stolen by Durant. Pass to Giannis. Durant kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Mutombo is screen on Thompson. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. Second chance shot, and Mutombo finishes inside. Mutombo's got the lead up to 11 now for the Kings.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the glass.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Chamberlain. It's hauled in by the Kings. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. James gets the bucket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Thompson inside the line. And again, unable to change momentum here. Kings leading now by 13. Pass to James. Here's the 3. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Wembanyama passes to Chamberlain. Now Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on LeBron James.
Even with the defense all over him, Thompson sticks with it and doesn't just give up on the shot.
Klay Thompson.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
So he gets them both. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Antetokounmpo passes to Durant. Leonard against SGA. Back to KD. Shoots from 14. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 5th rebound in this one. 1:03 left to play in the third. Outside, O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard the pass to O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
SGA looking it over. Pass to James. Mutombo is screen on Wembanyama. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Mutombo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And here's Leonard from 3. Drops in the tray. Leonard's got 7.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Mutombo is screen on Wembanyama. From deep, James.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned, hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
And so it's Sacramento holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Right back after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. O'Neal is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Thompson, and it's Leonard in its small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Durant against Thompson. Pass to Shaq. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Onto the Kumbo. Strong finish. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
How about the ball hockey defensively, moving their feet, anticipating, and then also coming up with steal.
Inside, Durant. Durant uses his size and close.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
Wembanyama passes to Thompson. Here's Leonard. Back to Thompson. Pass to Leonard. Wembanyama, a screen on SGA. Victor Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen, going at the rim there with a purpose.
James outside. They grab their own miss. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land. LeBron's got 25 points in the game.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
The Bulls call timeout. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bulls said to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Outside Leonard. Here is Wembanyama. Outside Leonard. Uncovered. And that one is good.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Physical defense. And KD does not flinch.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Free throw drops for KD. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 11. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And the Kings with possession. And here is Antetokounmpo. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dead-eye shooting from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
1:52 left in the fourth. Leonard out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession.
Sacramento ball.
Sacramento leading by 14. Here's Durant. Mutombo sets a screen. Now James. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. O'Neal there for the rebound.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson to look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
Outside, SGA. Misses the 3. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. Antetokounmpo with the steal. There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Cleared away by Leonard. Outside, Wembanyama. O'Neal. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. And the Kings with possession. They lead by 11. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
So the Kings win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. We'll see you next time.
And so off the tip, it'll be the Bulls. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Kevin Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's O'Neal in at the center position. Yep, that one goes.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pippen outside. From downtown, it's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Johnson, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The energy Magic brings to his offensive game is undeniable. His passion and joy in playing, palpable. No way for the defender to keep up with him there.
Now here's Pippen. Pass to Durant. Launches a three. Rebounded by Johnson. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Johnson. On the wing, SGA. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Wembanyama. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Pippen outside. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Back to Pippen. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Pass to Johnson. Out to Leonard. The three. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Counted.
From any spot on the floor, including in tight, Pippen can hurt you.
Chicago with the ball. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The three, James. Chamberlain pulls it in. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Durant against Leonard. James outside. He buries it from three.
LeBron's greatest gift to me is how he sets up so many teammates with catch-and-shoot opportunities. It's nice to see them return the favor.
Tipped. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Here's James.
Passion is something we love to see no matter what we're doing, and Leonard plays with great passion. A defensive menace who gives everything he has to shut his man down while still doing it at the offensive end, too.
Now, here is James. A minute 35 left in the first quarter here. Antetokounmpo is doubled for three. Durant. And another Sacramento three.
Poetry in motion. Such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that three ball's going down.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, SGA. The shot from 20 feet out.
That's exactly what you want to see. Your big men playing big. Strong board.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Durant. James, outside. And that comes off the assist by Durant. James has got 6.
Well, you know, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, but then he drops that on you.
To the paint. It's stolen. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Now here's Johnson. Wembanyama screen. Leonard for three. Giannis with the rebound. And it's Sacramento's ball. It's been 13 unanswered for him. James can't get it to go. The Bulls trail by 6. SGA passes to Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. Shot clock at 6. With some arc. And here's SGA outside. And no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Sacramento on top. They're up by 6. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kevin Durant is out there with LeBron James. And it's O'Neal in at center, filling out the middle. Now here's SGA. From deep. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. And he's going for the lob. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
Good on both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
James outside. Chamberlain pulls it in. Bulls trail by 6. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Pass to Durant. And stolen by Leonard. The claw attacking. And he goes big with the dunk. Right over Kevin Durant.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
Now Durant. 5 points in the game. And here's James. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. O'Neal. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Kings lead by 4.
O'Neal throwing himself around and coming away with the bucket. He is an absolute wrecking ball and a gigantic one on the glass.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Leonard on the wing, defended by Pippen. Outside Johnson. Outside SGA. Clock at 6. Off target with the 3.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Durant. James, outside. Over Leonard. And it's Chicago with a board. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And here's Johnson. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander gets the 3 to fall. SGA's got 9 points.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to James. Screen by O'Neal. Goes back up and rejected.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Now here's SGA. 9 points in the game. Wing shot on the way, and there's another one for the Bulls.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
James passes to Durant, takes a 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Now here's Johnson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Give him 8 points now.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Leonard with the ball. From deep. Doesn't go that time.
It's never easy from that distance. But we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
But that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Maybe a step out of his range.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Bulls. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Leonard's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard for 3. Kept alive. Chamberlain. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Durant with it. Leonard defending. That's tipped. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Johnson. The shot by James, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute to him because his shot making is not happening right now.
Pippen, pass to O'Neal. Count the basket and the foul! It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, that's grown man weight room ammonia strength from O'Neal, brushing off the contact like it was never even there and converted.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
One shot.
Free throw, no good.
You know, Shaq is a nightly double-double threat and a behemoth in the paint. Really powerful, powerful force.
Now here's Wembanyama. Johnson passes to Chamberlain. Outside for SGA. Three-pointer off the mark. SGA's gone 1 of 5 on three-point tries. Here's Pippen. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Durant. Give him 8 for the lead. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. What a make! Giannis for 3!
Developing the catch-and-shoot jumper. Giannis has done a nice job with that.
Bulls trail by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
That's just a high IQ pass by Magic. Knew exactly when and where to move the rock.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. James outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Sacramento. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now James. Here's Pippen. And another miss by Sacramento. Chicago trailing here. Johnson finds SGA. 1:52 left in the third. Plenty of space. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
Back to Pippen. Durant for three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. For the lead. SGA, what a finish!
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Pass to Pippen. Now here's Durant. Fires the three. And another miss by Sacramento. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Chamberlain, defended by Pippen. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
On the wing, Durant takes the three. The shot's good on the assist by James. Durant's got 11 points.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
SGA surveying the D. Three-pointer. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 7 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Leonard. Outside for SGA. And it's Shea hitting the three.
Coach likes that look. And Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
James outside. 4-3. And another Sacramento three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. LeBron James out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Pippen in at the 4-man spot. Good work there as it goes.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Now here's Wembanyama. Pass to Leonard. Johnson on the wing. Wembanyama, screen on Durant. Clock is at 3. Fires from deep. O'Neal pulls it in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
James passes to Durant. Over Leonard. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. And that's 13 points for Durant.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
SGA passes to Johnson. Back to SGA. Pass to Johnson. Leonard for 3. Great D that time from Pippen.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They have yet to score here in the fourth. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The Bulls with another miss.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pippen outside. Now Durant puts up the tray. Ooh, the shot misses.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's Johnson. James with a steal. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Goes to show you how well Johnson anticipates, sees the shot forming, and is able to get a hand on it.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
The Kings call timeout. Catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Thank you for that, Allie. Strong off the bounce, LeBron.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Now Durant. James outside. All sorts of time. The bucket is good.
Hey, it's all about W's for Durant. I mean, he understands that feeding open teammates is how you make that happen.
Now here's Leonard. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. From 15 feet away, the shot is money.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Now Leonard. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Just an unacceptable turnover. You have to know where you are on the court.
And they know that. I mean, maybe it's a mistake that'll sharpen their focus a little bit going forward.
Sacramento leading by 4. 1:11 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Screen by O'Neal. It's intercepted. Johnson against James. Here's Leonard. Connects!
Boy, just look at what Leonard is doing.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Count it!
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
At the line for the Kings, LeBron James, shooting 1.
James, no good on the free throw. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Here's Wembanyama. Outside SGA. It falls!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass to not waste too much time at all.
Here's Wembanyama. He shoots. Oh, he missed the jumper. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.
Tip-off goes to Sacramento. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Wembanyama's out there with Mutombo. And it's Durant. And it's LeBron in at the 1. Now here's Durant. Drills it from outside.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
Now here's SGA. Here's Giannis. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I spoke with the Bulls head coach earlier. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Now, here's Durant. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant with the screen on Chamberlain. James, the pass to Mutombo. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Now, Giannis. SGA from outside, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
KD looking around. On the wing, James, covered by Giannis. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the block.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And it's Sacramento's ball. Leonard dishes to James. Back to Leonard. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Floats it up for Wembanyama. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
LeBron against SGA. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to SGA. And the Bulls with another miss. The Kings leading. Here's Leonard. Giannis grabs the miss. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pippen. SGA up top. Guarded by KD. Just 4 to shoot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
A strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. One shot.
One shot.
SGA, no good on the free throw.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
LeBron against SGA. LeBron grabs the miss. And so James will bring it up for the Kings. Pass to Leonard. Now LeBron. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. LeBron is doubled. Shoots a fader. Count it. Good.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Bulls trail by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Over James. And the Bulls with another miss.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. James has got 5.
I like how fast Bron makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
And here is Antetokounmpo. No scoring in this one. O'Neal sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Sacramento Kings bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
SGA is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Shaq in at the 5 spot. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Leonard, so dangerous from deep.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Pippen misses. Sacramento leading by 10. KD with it. Wembanyama outside. Oh, Leonard in position. Wembanyama against Antetokounmpo. They get the rebound. Chamberlain. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
And he's good on the second. Kings leading now by 9. Durant the pass to James. KD a screen on Antetokounmpo. LeBron kicks to Leonard. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter. And the Bulls with possession. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have 1, possibly 2 stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Back to you.
Yeah, but team effort. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Pippen. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Here's LeBron, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
The Kings shooting their first free throw of the contest.
LeBron James. One shot.
Free throw good, LeBron.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. No good from Shaq.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
SGA passes to Pippen. Here's Chamberlain. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Now here's Durant. Fires from the line. And LeBron with the basket. The assist from KD. James has got 10.
Just a master of the mid-range. With LeBron James, he knows how to get to his spots and knock down the shot.
Now, here is Chamberlain. Bounce pass out of Antetokounmpo. The putback. O'Neal with the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the King. They've led by as many as 11 points. James a screen on Pippen. KD finds James. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The veteran smarts of James understands how to absorb the contact and still finish.
The Kings shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Bulls trail by 11. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And he hasn't gotten anything to go. You can see the frustration mounting as a result. His team, not in great shape either.
Chamberlain against Wembanyama. SGA passes to Pippen. Leonard against Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Wow! Giannis with a strong finish inside.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Back to Durant. James looking it over. Back to Durant. Fires the three. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Giannis. O'Neal. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Sacramento Kings. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Chicago with the ball, trailing by 10. On the court right now for the Kings, they've got Victor Wembanyama. LeBron James is out there with Durant. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mutombo in at the 5 down low. 6 to shoot. Left side, SGA. Baseline try. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in. Mutombo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, KD. Back to LeBron. Fires from the wing. Rebound by the Bulls. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Antetokounmpo kicks to SGA. Now Giannis. Gilgeous-Alexander. That's a 2-pointer. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Durant. Back to James. No good on the 3. Bulls trail by 8. SGA passes to Antetokounmpo. Hits Pippen on the wing. Shaq with the screen. A 3-pointer off the mark. Pippen's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Both loose. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Chamberlain, no good. Sacramento leading by 8. And here is KD. He has 6. Again, the miss by the King.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Here's KD after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over James. Out that one. And the Kings' lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And Sacramento has possession. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. James, the pass to Leonard. LeBron is screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard, no luck. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Another miss by SGA. James outside. Now Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now here's Antetokounmpo. From deep. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, James. It's blocked by Shaq. Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fades and shoots. Yes, that goes in.
With defenders having to worry about the drive, the pass, Antetokounmpo can usually find space from the mid-range.
Outside, James. Shoots. Can't nail the jump. And so it's Sacramento bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Chamberlain is out there with Pippen. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Mutombo.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by LeBron.
And an outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
Puts it up from 7. Here's Chamberlain. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Leonard dishes to Durant. Mutombo is screen on Pippen. Just 5 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. LeBron against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pippen. Antetokounmpo looking it over. It's hauled in by the Kings. Here's Durant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
An impossible guy to cover. Durant puts defenses in situations where they must compromise and foul him.
He's off on the second.
Not perfect, but that opens this up to a 2-possession lead. Count it!
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Timeout, Sacramento. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. Coach kept it calm but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. LeBron James. The long shot, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Chamberlain against Wembanyama. O'Neal throws it down. What an assist!
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
And even when time was starting to run short, there was no panic. They kept their focus and went about their business.
Here is Wembanyama. On the wing, James. Antetokounmpo defending. Antetokounmpo with the rebound.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is on paper the smart foul. O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Line for Chicago, Shaquille O'Neal. Shooting 1.
That's good from O'Neal.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Now Wembanyama finishing the alley-oop.
That is where you want to see Wemby, making big plays in big moments.
O'Neal sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Onto the Kumbo. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
James fires. He's off from three.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it. I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
Now O'Neal. Not that time. It won't go.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
James. It drops.
I-C-E. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Timeout, Kings. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And so they foul intentionally.
Had to foul them on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
At the line for two, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. LeBron with it.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
The Bulls call timeout. regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Now here's Giannis. Pippen is out there with Chamberlain. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's O'Neal. And it's SGA in at the 2 spot. Tries from 7. O'Neal. Shaq going to work inside.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Here's LeBron. Now Leonard. O'Neal there for the rebound. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. A 2-point game. Outside, SGA. Goes back up. Shaq bullies his way inside.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
What a finesse finish on the lay-in.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Chicago with the ball. Giannis inside. Leonard's there, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Antetokounmpo against LeBron. Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. And the rejection by Giannis. O'Neal showing no mercy.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
And the shot goes in.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Antetokounmpo, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot blocker.
Mutombo is screen on Pippen. Now James. O'Neal with the steal. Antetokounmpo outside. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Kevin Durant. Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your goals, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that puts them up by 5.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Timeout, Sacramento. field against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's LeBron. Defense is right there. O'Neal here for the rebound. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your goals, Shaquille O'Neal taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Timeout, Sacramento.